Game plan live. We back with the offseason.
Ah, we starting the off season off, y'all. But hey,
We
first
start
thing I
we
want to
start
start
this shit
off with,
off
fellas, is
masterpiece. We start this shit off masterpiece style.
welcome
Yeah,
to Game
terrible,
Plan Live
man.
with my man Big Doe and Big Twiz. Hey, fellas, happy birthday, Doe Bus.
Yes, sir. Thanks, brother.
Hey,
Big
Doe.
fella in
Hey,
the building, man. What you
hey.
44 though?
Yeah, I turned 44 Wednesday, man.
Oh, he's still wet
44.
behind the ears. Still wet behind the
Last
ears, Twiz.
Wednesday.
Shit. That
I don't know if
motherfucker ain't
that's
what.
wet. I ain't wet. I ain't 44, no, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm-mm.
You gotta hit that 5-0. But hey, happy birthday, dog.
I'm worried about the damn family. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you still got a lot of partying to do, huh? Ain't that what the Twiz said?
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? No.
What?
There is no party in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You need to go out sometime. You need to leave the city
Hey,
sometime.
like I said, hey, welcome to Game Plan Live, y'all. Go ahead on over to YouTube, like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment in here. Let us know where you're coming from. I just got to hit up somebody joined in Florida, fellas. He said he's a long time Steelers fan from Ohio. So, uh, we get new people. Hey, fellas, we gonna get into this off season stuff, but as we always do, we gonna keep it real. We're Steeler fans, y'all. I just want to preface this by saying that's our mob. We don't rock with nobody else. I don't wear
You
nobody
might.
else. No, we don't rock with nobody. Fantasy
You were
Yeah.
just
football.
talking. You was just talking. You was just
Yeah,
in your feeling.
I was in my feelings the other day. I said I was about to get this team up, but let's get into it because hey, by the end of the show, I might be back off board. So let's
Well,
get
then,
into
well,
it,
then,
fellas.
then, then if you back off board, then Doe gonna be off board because you don't know what I heard last night. That's all I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you.
okay.
Yes, you might want to be easy with this off board shit. I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
You know what I
All
mean?
right.
You gonna be pulling up in your house in a different vehicle, so motherfucker don't
Hey,
know it's you.
I'm just frustrated. That's all. But let's get into it,
We
fellas.
all are.
My first one, man. My first question to both of y'all. All right, and I'm gonna go with Doe first. But what's our direction for 2025, Doe?
You know the real answer to that I have for everybody?
What?
I completely don't fucking know. I have no clue.
And I'm standing right next to you.
And I have no faith. That's the terrible part about it. I have no faith in the
Oh,
direction that we're going.
come
How
on.
could I? It's almost a decade, pimp. And that's just asking for a playoff win. It's almost a decade. We talking about a franchise in the last 40 years with the other coaches have never went over 4 years without winning a playoff game.
Right.
No one cower. We going on 8. And the 6 last playoff losses, 3 was beat downs from the
Blowouts.
rip. I mean, 21-0 from the rip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the other ones could have been beat downs, but we came back in the Jacksonville game. We was getting our ass whipped.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
These is with caliber football teams too, man. So as 2025, 26 come, if we're not playing good football in a new direction, vision-wise,
Right.
I have no clue what we're going to do. So, I mean, that's just my answer to that. I don't get shit.
Big Twiz, knowing that we're going to be without, well, I can't say this. Let me start. Let me back up. Knowing that under contract right now,
Mhm.
the two quarterback or the one quarterback you have is Skylar Thompson. Russ, free agent. Judson's a free agent. Najee and Bam Bam. And if y'all know who Bam Bam is, that's Jalen Warren. They're both free agents. So right now you got Champlin and I forget the other guy at running back who are under contract. And you got Skylar Thompson in our backfield. What kind of direction you think we should go?
As far as quarterback or all of them
You start with quarterback?
well, we start with quarterback. If you ask me, that's me personally. That's not my concern. My first,
Okay.
con- my first concern with our
I already
team
know.
and our mob is offensive line.
Yep, I know it.
Let's start
Yep.
there. Let's get you gotta build the wall. You gotta build the foundation before you put the house on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ain't gonna stand. And that's it just goes back to what Doe was talking about. We 8 straight years, one loss, ain't won a playoff game. We just keep losing. So we gotta find out where the crack in the armor is.
And you think it's
The
offensive
cracking,
line?
it's definitely the offensive line, man.
Okay.
We running game was average, passing game was basically average when it counted. There was times that it thrived, but then you had to look at who it thrived on. Because when we needed a passing game, we didn't have one, and when we needed a running game, we didn't have one.
I
So
agree.
I'm with Doe far as the whole direction. I really don't have a clue of the direction, but I know if we're going to have a direction, we need to shore up this offensive line. And then you already know when you got a shored up offensive line, man, you pretty almost can plug and play after that.
Right.
Let me
You
say
can
something right before you get in there, Keith.
Got.
Because he said offensive line. We got 4 babies up there. They're coming back. They're all starting.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to get at.
I don't know where you won't go with that because Sam Malu's the oldest guy. I guess he's a free agent too. I don't know if you want to sign him or keep him coming back because he'd be the veteran, but those 4 young bucks is playing to him, so that's going to have to be the wall. Because Dan Moore didn't do enough to get no contract from us. He had the most sacks. He had the most sacks in the league. Did y'all know that? 12 sacks. 12 sacks. He had 12 sacks on him.
Yeah, so you ain't demanding no money nowhere. That ain't gonna demand no money at left tackle.
Right.
So, but the thing is, do we keep him or do we put Broderick in his natural?
No, he rocks some rolls now. He had his chance.
Right.
Yeah. So we put Broderick in his natural, and then we fill it out from there. I mean, I'm cool. Listen, all I'm saying is, you got to coach them boys up. It can't be that. We need a dog offensive line coach. Okay, if we sticking with our babies, okay, cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. But they got to be coached up to the point where you can't pet them.
Right.
You don't want no dog. A dog that you can pet can't protect the house, dog. Anybody can walk up to your dog and pet him. They can't protect your house. They can't be pettable. Them dogs can't be pettable. They got to be nasty, man. And I know what that looked like. I've been around the Marvell Smiths, man. Them dudes was nasty. It was nasty. It was nasty. And that's what we need. And I think that helps the foundation because then now it really goes to who do you want? You got if the line is sure, then you can plug Justin or Russ. My personal, give me Russ for the experience and the longevity.
Whoa. Twins, you
Yeah,
was the first one I heard say Russ. Everybody's really leaning towards Justin.
Listen, Justin. The only way we're gonna be able to assess Justin if they give him 17. You got to let him go all 17.
Right.
We can't assess him in 6. He went 4 and 2. Okay, boom. That's a beautiful thing. But you only can truly assess him at 17. So till he gets 17 under his belt with us, that's the only way we can assess it. Me personally, I think line short up, balance offense. We definitely would have looked a lot better this season that passed with Russ at the helm, to be honest with you, because the glimpse of the greatness that we would expect was there.
Right.
But it just couldn't flourish. We didn't have enough for it to flourish. We had our moments. We didn't have our consistency.
Okay. Now, Doe. So you want Troy Fautanu to go to the left, you're saying, because Dan Moore to the right and put Broderick at left?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. I'm telling y'all, what is the line? What's going to be the line is going to be Fontana on the right, Broderick on the left, McCormick at guard, Frazier at center, and who knows if Salomalu comes back on the left. But those 4 babies are
he's back though. Salomalu is he's up in 2025 though. He got one more year on that contract.
Okay, the end of the year.
James Daniels, the one that's James Daniel and Dan Moore, the two that are up.
They're both going to go because James Daniels almost 10 years in the league.
Yeah,
he's almost at 10 years, and then that's a torn Achilles for a guard.
Yeah, for a guard.
and
so I can see that, and I like that, and they're all young because we have invested the last 2 drafts in offensive linemen. I do like that. You know what I mean? So, Twiz, to your point, we have been trying to shore up that offensive line, but again, due to injury this year to the rookie, I think that was bad.
We'll charge it to the game.
He has to be one of our most athletic linemen. I would say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is. He's a 5'2" lineman.
All right. What's up, Joe? DJ Joe, what's up?
Uncle Joe in the building.
Art Goody, thanks for joining us, dog. Hey, that second question I got to you fellas and Twiz.
Mhm.
Do you believe in this coaching staff?
Coordinator wise, no. Uh, and well, I would have to say I kind of try to shy away from the bashing of Coach T. You know what I mean? Because he kind of like my guy for real, for real. So I try to stay away from bashing him. But at the end of the day, man, it start with the Voltron. It start with the head. You know what I mean? Just looking at the playoffs, and now we're going into the Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl coming up. And just really sitting there watching football and watching the innovation of defenses and how defenses is played with the top tier playoff teams and offense and the way the offense is moving and moving around and just the motion and everything. And I'm just sitting here like we are every bit of a decade behind the evolution of today's football. And that has to start with the coordinators. The coordinators put the game plan together. So if we 10 years behind the evolution of the game, that got to be on the coordinators. These dinosaur coordinators ain't getting it with the athletes we got. We're wasting primes. We cannot waste the primes of our star athletes.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. I mean, look at it like this, y'all. And me and Doe basically almost had this conversation in the bar last night.
Okay.
If Lamar can't do it, if Herbert can't do it, if Jordan Love can't do it, if Brock Purdy can't do it, if Joe Burrows can't do it, if Josh Allen can't do it, with them being the cream de la creme of quarterbacks and the cream de la cremes of coordinators, then where do we stand if we are average in all those situations?
Okay.
We ain't gonna be able to compete because that's the elite competing against the elite.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't nowhere near that. So how do we get excited? And I'm with Doe. It goes back to Doe. Where can you have faith in something that ain't giving you nothing?
You put a couple more people on the list just now.
Yeah. We didn't get
them. They fell down.
But what I'm saying is, when Brock had his coordinator, when he had that mob, they still couldn't. They couldn't do it. So if they got it and couldn't do it, what chance do we got?
I feel you on that, man. It just because the KC right now, all hands down, they're the best team in the league. They're the best franchise in the league. You're going to 7 straight AFC Championship game, 5th dance.
Yeah, 5th dance. Now, but now, though, the only coaching move that really was made is the linebacker coach went to the Jets, right? That was the only move that has really been made. No coach has been fired. No coach has been let go. Arthur Smith did go and interview for that Jets job. Terry Glenn got it, but and he's back. Or do you believe it? Or Aaron Glenn? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Terry Glenn was the receiver. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Rest in peace, T. Glenn. But Doe, do you have any faith in this coaching staff?
No, absolutely not. From the top down, Coach T bashing. Sorry, Pimp, 18 years up, 4 seasons with a playoff win. That is it. He's 8-11 in the playoffs. He's 3-8 in the last 11 games in the playoffs.
Right.
How many times you said out your mouth, man, Coach T, I'll coach the shit out of them boys? Either you don't.
I've never heard it.
You play with strength, you play with power, you play with integrity. You play with a win. You don't play with innovation and change. And he's a part of that. Him and Arthur Smith are both, not Arthur Smith. Not even, I meant to say Arthur. I meant to say him and Art Rooney are together with the bullshit. They both got the same mindset. They got the same mindset.
Now, Doe, that's a segue. That's a segue because the third one I got up here, Doe, is are the Steelers scared of change? Innovation.
Absolutely. They are scared to death. They're scared to goddamn death. I bet the answer, they asked Art Rooney, so with everything that's going on with Coach T and his record after the last 10 years, how do you feel about it if you ever changed it? He says, when you got a good coach, you keep a good coach when he get you a bunch of wins a year. And then I talked to the players, and they said they want to keep him too. Of course they're going to say that. They don't know nobody else. Coach. And when the hell does it come to the players, Tim, when it's time to switch division?
Right.
I mean, listen, I got nothing against Mike. Nothing. But I got something against losing all the goddamn time. Over and over again. You can't beat people under 500. You can't beat people this elite. That's a problem.
Yeah. Now, Big Twiz, and I'm talking more organizationally, okay? Are we scared of change, and are we falling behind the 8 ball as far as how business is done in the NFL nowadays?
Definitely. The business aspect, it's like Old Mountain around here. It's like Old Mountain, you know what I mean? Like they still struggling to really give people guaranteed money here for real, like they supposed to get it for real. Mm-hmm. But in that aspect of it, that's one aspect of it. I don't know if there is a power dynamic that's going on down there where the power wants to be you stay in power by putting mediocrity beside you. And we know that's not a strength move. That's not how you become strong. You don't become strong by being a powerful individual and then put subordinates next to you that aren't capable of matching you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
You had that.
And when you say business, that's the only thing I'll bark back, I guess, for Coach D. I don't know what his budget is when it comes to firing coaches. Because
I've been saying that, though.
Certain budget.
Yeah.
So we don't know. So that's what I mean. Him and Art on one accord. He'll do the things that Art wants to do. And we got some comments here on Facebook.
Yeah.
And he'll do the things that he wants to do. And that's be like at a certain money shit. Like, because, okay, with T. Higgins, we were just talking about him being the #1 free agent. There's no way they're even going to go after him now.
Right.
Because they know he's going to cost too much.
Right.
But sometimes you got to do shit that's uncomfortable to win. Sometimes you got to spend money that you might not got to get an investment back.
But, though, have I been not saying this almost for the last year now, as far as we so much in the dinosaur ages, literally, when it comes down to this business thing and how we hand out guaranteed money, as Twiz says, how we go after the big time free agents. We always wait till free agency's damn near halfway through and we go get the Aldi special. I always call it the Aldi special. We shopping at Aldi's, you know what I mean? And once again, this year, we'll be shopping at Aldi's. And nothing against Aldi's. I'm messing with Aldi. So, but I'm just saying, y'all, you understand what I'm saying? We always want the discount. We got Russ for the 1.75 mil. You know what I mean? Now he ain't even mentioning Russ no more. Like Art didn't
he mentioned. Yes, Messi.
No, I'm saying as far as bringing him back, it was almost like
it's him and Fields. He's talking about both of them. He's not cutting it off.
I noticed the other day he really just mentioned Justin because he know he can get Justin at a cheaper price than Russ. Russ gonna get at least 30 mil. And all I'm saying, fella, again, is I've been saying this. We're going to keep falling into the same old drafting number 20, never have a chance at that top tier quarterback, receiver we might need at the time. Y'all remember
we got to dive hard. We got to dive hard at free agency. That's where we got to dive hard at.
Last time we did that we did get Patrick Queen last year, fellas. We did get Patrick.
But that ain't even but we need to dive hard. Like we got to dive hard. Like we got to give T. Higgins an offer. You got to.
We're not.
But if you don't, then okay, I hear you. That's fine. We don't. Then we shouldn't expect much then. Because we're not going to win. We're not going to win unless we go get the players. This
Bingo.
Making it happen with these Ramon Wilson type dudes and all that shit, that ain't going to cut it, bro. These dudes got superstars in cleats, literally. Running around, man. These are superstars with cleats on, man. They ain't playing no games. You got to go get T. If you're going to pay goddamn Cam $15 million, then you got to pay T $30 million. You got to pay him, man. You got to pay him. You got to pay him because that's going. All it's going to do is help George. That's all it's going to do is help George.
But as the question posed, but as the question is posed here, the Steelers scared of change. That's where I get into. We don't even go after an innovative coordinator because from the rip, his agent is telling us Pittsburgh Steelers, my man needs $2.5–3 million. And if you ain't giving him that, we're not even flat. I can guarantee you that's what's happening, though. Guaranteed. Man. So just as T. Higgins will happen, hold on. Just as T. Higgins will be the #1 receiver in free agency. We won't even kick the tires on him because we know we're not going to pay him the $100 million. We know that he's going to want guaranteed 100 and 4 or 5 year contract, fellas. I mean, I'm sorry. That's what he's going to want. So we're not even going to kick the tires because we already know we're not going to pay him. It's the same with the coordinators. And that's what I'm saying about this whole organization. That's why we so far behind the 8 ball, because it's not just in front office. It's in our coordinators. It's in our coaching staff. It's in how we do business. We want
everything is low ball. Everything is low ball.
We can't win like that, fellas. And that's where I say the hope is almost gone because I just see it. It just keeps churning. And it seems like he's happy. And let me get down to some of these banners because we already talking about it. Because we really talking about ownership. You know what I'm saying? We really talking about ownership and the whole organization at this point, fellas. We are. So it's ownership to blame.
What was number? That was number 4. Did we skip number 4?
Yeah, we skipped number 4. We're gonna go back to number 4. But
yeah, okay.
Because we really talking about if the Steelers fear to change, we really talking about from Art down, at this point. That's why I skipped it though. You know what I mean? It was a segue.
Come out. Go ahead.
But you understand, yes, it is. You already know, though. I'm ready. Hey, because I'm tired of Art and them running it the way they are, man, because we as fans, it's almost like the kid that peaked early. Like he came out of high school, boom, he go to 4, 5 Super Bowls. Okay, now we in year 18, and this boy ain't won in 8 years, and we're like, damn, we expected more. You know what I mean? And as Pittsburgh fans, we expect more than what we've been getting, fellas.
Okay, we can talk now. All right.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug. Go ahead.
The innovative coordinators don't all come from $2.5 million, $3 million. They're all over the place. You see, Slovic just got fired. He wasn't making that type of money.
Okay.
You take chances. That's the problem with the scared to death.
Okay.
They don't take the chances. They don't go get the chances to go get these new dudes. All these dudes don't cost up. Kingsbury might have got that money from DC,
right? Because
he already had a track record and he played,
and he was a head coach.
Yeah, he was a head coach. He already had the track record, but I guess Dallas will play their coordinator sometimes. You can pay them, but a lot of these new dudes just dudes that you never heard of before. They come from out of the umbrella tree. We want to grow somebody up from the root or whatever they even come from and just. Randy Fichtner had no problem, no business ever being the goddamn offensive coordinator.
You keep going back to Randy Fichtner
because that's where it all started.
It started, right? I agree.
Bruce Arians and shit. Them dudes was aggressive. Mm-hmm. Even Todd Haley was aggressive. You get dudes is just doing the bare minimum, and that's the problem. He said Coach T got his hands in on everything, the offense, the defense, and he wants to win a certain type of way. Keep it low, no turnovers, and get past people. This ain't 16-6 versus the Vikings in 1975, man.
Brad Tarkington, huh?
You're not winning like that no more.
Yeah.
Not no dances.
Hey, Big Daddy says Smith and Austin should have both been fired.
They should have.
I said that the middle of the season.
They should have. Like shit. I mean, you didn't do anything. Once you saw that 3-game spread.
How long Austin been there, though? How long Austin been our coordinator?
This will be his 3rd or 4th year. No more than 4th.
As our coordinator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See what I mean? Like he wasted they wasted TJ. They literally wasting TJ and Minka. They wasting them. They wasting them, y'all.
Right. Hey, we're gonna get through this last banner because we got people on here real quick. Our 4th one, fellas. I'm gonna pose a question to you, Twiz. How far are the Steelers from a Super Bowl?
How far is California from Pittsburgh?
I love that one. Yo.
3,000 miles away.
We got a long journey
We that
before we
far?
get there, baby.
We that far.
Listen, man. Just
For
to
some
wrap
of
it
the
up in a
reasons we've
nutshell.
listed. For some of the
This is
reasons we've listed.
well, this is just what it really come down to, man. Players, we need players. But not only do we need players, we need to be able to coach the players that we got. We need to be able to take what we have, to take the superstars that we got and let them really shine like superstars. Like our players aren't put in a position to really, you know what I mean, to really reap the benefit. Like TJ did what they did because TJ is TJ. Minka do what he did because he's Minka. But where is the design of the offense and the defense that makes it beautiful for our star players to really jump off the screen when you're watching the television? You understand what I'm saying? That be the main thing for me. Like everybody else's superstars is jumping off the TV screen when you watch. You know what I'm saying? When you turn on when you turn the TV on, Josh Allen is coming through. He's landed in your living room. Lamar Jackson is landed in your living room. Derrick Henry is landed in your living room. Saquon Barkley is landed in your living room. When we're watching a game, you don't know how many times, man, I almost ripped mine off the wall, bro. It's that depressing.
Hey, Twist,
it's that depressing. Yeah, it's that depressing, bro. It be that depressing. So at the end of the day, man, good players can never overcome bad coaching. It doesn't work. It starts. It's literally an avalanche. It's a snowball effect, man, from the head all the way down to the position coaches.
Right.
You have to coach your players hard. You have to put them in the circumstances that's going to turn over on game day, man. That shit going out there, man. That's just not it. That's Mickey Mouse football right now. It's too vanilla. It's too easy. You could literally, our offense is so vanilla. You could literally stay in the same defense the whole game, and it really because there's no adjustment. There's no adjustment, no nothing. So as far as the Super Bowl thing, we're so far away from the Super Bowl because one, we don't have Super Bowl coaching and we don't got Super Bowl talent.
Bingo. Doe. We went 10-7. We made the playoffs. Are we that far away?
We went 10-7 last year with Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, you're very far when you did something that the franchise never done. We never lost 5 in a row. To get 4 in a row. I'm sorry, 4 in a row. Didn't get into the playoffs and lose that one.
Right.
That was the first. You went from 10-3
and 6 of the last 8 games. Hey, Doe,
Yeah.
6 of the last 8 games we lost.
So
that's including the playoffs.
I'm going to read William H. Robinson's comment.
I got it.
This is exactly what I was thinking. He said he's not going to another Steelers game until we make coaching changes. The Rooneys are part of the problem because they allowed Tomlin to continue his way. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I never want to fire Coach D because hey, Coach D's a good guy. But can he please just walk on his own just like Bill did because it's up. It's over.
Right.
He hadn't even had his last roll on the dice.
Damn, William, man.
He nailed it.
Snake eyes and 1-2s, pimp.
So you know why it's hard?
Snake eyes and craps.
I want to stay with you, though. Yeah, I want to stay with you, though. I just want to comment with you on what you just said, how Bill walked away. See, Bill was walking away from $2 million a year, 1.3 a year.
Oh yeah,
they paying Tomlin $14 million. It's hard to walk 12, 14, whatever. I've seen a lot of different
more than that.
Yeah, I think it's like 14. Yeah. So it's hard to walk away from that. That's why he say I get compensated well to take this part of the criticism. The bashing, the fire Tomlin, I get paid well to take that. But it's hard to walk away.
It's rhetorical, Twan. I know he's not walking away.
No doubt. I'm with you. I'm just saying too, bro. I'm not quite. Yeah, I'm not challenged. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying it's hard to walk away from that. I got what you're saying, 100%, bro.
Well, then if it's so hard, allow yourself to allow some change and innovation.
Right.
Allow yourself to evolve.
Yes.
Life is about
Yeah.
involvement, man. If you ain't involving, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. And he's a
And
bright
Stuck in a
coach.
rut, bro.
He ain't no dumb coach, man.
No,
He ain't no dumb coach at all, man. Very intelligent, man. Very intelligent.
Where I agree with you on that is
though.
That's
He's
where I
tough.
agree with you, though, because I feel that Mike Tomlin, he's scared to bring that real innovative dude in because he wants to be the smartest dude.
Right.
He wants to. But
you
here's
know
my
when you
thing.
look like this, hold on, Keith. No. Let me stay with you. I just want to stay with you. You know what make you look smart? When you hire people that's smarter than you.
Yes.
But I think it's did this at times though. With Todd Haley, it did that.
Yes.
Like,
LeBeau, it did that.
But they made him see. I think it's a little bit of that because what they made him do it first.
Okay.
They made him keep Arians and LeBeau. You know, Dan told him, okay, you got the job, but Arians and LeBeau got to be hit. Ever since then, it's been radical spadical, pimp. I mean, even though Arians and Haley was good hires,
2 years, 50 mil left.
Keith Butler wasn't bad. It's not 50 mil left because he didn't play one already. So it's not 25 million. That was last year, before last year. It was 3 years, $48 million. But still a lot of money.
There's still a lot. I know what you mean. It's hard to walk away from it.
Yeah.
But there's no way in hell you keep both of those coordinators, man. Not, at least both. One of them had to go. If he wasn't going to get rid of Arthur, because, it's out now that Arthur and Russell wasn't on the same page at all.
Oh, they wasn't?
No. A lot of times Russell would be up there changing plays and shit. Whatever the hell. He'd rather with Coach Justin. I don't know why they dance until I guess the new league year starts in March sometimes. With who they going to sign. But you're going to have to sign one of them. And Russell, I think we just saw his ceiling. We did. We seen his ceiling because he can't step up in the pocket. He's too short. He's too short to step up in the pocket. He don't want to throw it across the middle. He's not taking you no promised land. He's not taking you no dances. Justin is still 26 years old. Gabe in the league 4 years. He can't. Cerebral will take it that way. But you can draft somebody if it doesn't work out with him in the next few years. I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to get a franchise quarterback? I mean, they went to Terry Bradshaw to Ben. That was almost 40 years.
Right.
30-something years.
It's March 4th. It starts the franchise tag, and then the free agency is March 10th, though, for 12 noon. March 10th through the 12th.
Okay. So that's when the new year league year starts.
Yes,
okay.
There you go.
Okay.
But again, William H. Ooh, that's tough. I don't know about not going to a game again. That's tough. You know what I mean? Especially you, William H.
How the man feels.
You be out of town that game, so I know William H. It must be hitting him some type of way because he'll travel to go see them boys. Big Daddy, I wasn't in Cancun, but was one of y'all in Cancun. But hey, take me with you. Take me with you, Big Daddy. You always traveling. Aiden, it's not that just that Mike Tomlin losing. He's getting embarrassed in these playoff losses. Yeah, Aiden. Yeah. That was sad. I mean, we've been getting blew out in the playoffs. It's almost like we're not even. We don't come out the locker room to the second half or something. I mean, we're not prepped. We're not ready. Go ahead, though.
It's not competitive. Like if he's down 21-0, like we crawling. That Ravens game, you got a little bit. Okay, we back at 28-7, but all they had to do was score one more time as a wrap.
Yeah,
because we don't got enough time left. You can't do that. How does that going to keep going over and over and over again? I'm not saying but I'm just saying I feel like the game has passed the guy by, man.
Yeah.
Like shit.
No, hey, though. I don't think it has, fellas. And that's what I want to say. I don't think it's past Mike T up. It's like Twan said. Okay. He don't have the coordinator.
Players love him.
He's a player's coach. He's a great leader of men. He's a great leader of men. He's not an X and O guy, though. He's not the X and O dude. He needs those X and O dudes.
That's got to be over then. You can motivate a man to the down the grave. If he can't get the job done, he can't get the job done. Hey, man, do the job. We got you, baby. Oh, you fucked up again. No, you got to get off the damn shit.
Period.
Get off of this, man. I'm sorry, you can't do it no more. I can't motivate.
Or you got to put somebody in there that can. Hey, yo, listen. 18 straight games, y'all. Listen, 18 straight games, no touchdowns on the opening drive.
Yeah.
18, every single game of the season, we have not scored a touchdown on our first drive. Now, I ask.
How many times did we get field goals? You ever look that one
It
up?
don't even matter. Don't even matter. Don't even matter. But I'm asking my compadres this. When, as a coordinator, do you take pride in that not happening and say, I got to change this? And when, as a head coach, do you just sit and let that happen?
No.
When you want it to be your way or the highway.
And that way doesn't work. So, and that's where the faith and the hope just goes out the door, and we just waiting to see what it look like, because I can't get excited about that. That is a bad stat. 18 straight games without a touchdown on the opening drive. That is called horrible play calling with no scheme attached to it. Your first drive is what you schemed up all week.
All week.
Your first drive is your blueprint. That's your blueprint of the week. Yeah. So to go a whole season without scoring, that means that shit was nothing.
I think they treat the first draft like a boxing match in the first round. They try to feel the other team out. What they trying to show us, what they trying to do. Now,
guess what? This is I feel you.
Boxing.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. That would be great if you're Javonte Davis, but this ain't how this works. Yeah, because Javonte can throw one punch and knock you out, and the fight is over with. You can't do that in football. You get down 21-0, you got to make them points up. You can't throw one pass and catch up. That ain't how that works.
And we can't scheme enough to catch it.
We don't got the talent. We don't got the talent, nor do we have the coaching staff that can coach a comeback.
Okay. Hey, we got Neff on YouTube. Neff says Art Rooney is happy with 10 wins a year. Neff,
definitely.
Drop where you from, Neff, real quick. I think you
definitely,
do, but he is, and that's why definitely. I say
I agree 100%.
They still making money every year. They still got a waiting list for the season tickets. I mean, they're getting new TV money, big TV money. I mean, he really has no reason to change, to be honest with you.
Let me say this to you, Keith. Keith and Doe. You got to remember.
38 minutes.
Art.
Yes, we are.
We are at 38. Art is the third generation owner.
Yeah.
Like Aiden said, he's a lawyer, not a football guy.
He's a lawyer, not a football guy.
He's just letting the well-oiled machine stay oiled. Long as there's lube pouring down in the aqua shore and everything is running well, he ain't tripping. Long as that bank account,
no. In his Rooney way, yeah. Draft Bonneville.
I don't think he's dialed in like the Rooney that just Papa Rooney and Chief Rooney. I think he's just keeping the legacy alive, and I'm not giving myself a headache about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Yeah.
Doe, grab that from Del Rico.
Man's them. We need a losing season for the Steelers to really understand.
Because then you can't.
That's been the talk the last few. I don't want to lose though.
Because then you can't go off of. Then you can't use no more losing seasons. Then you can't use we ain't got to lose a season. You can't use that shit no more
at all.
I get that. I get that as as a franchise
because that's the mantra.
The last 3 weeks is true. But I ain't about to sit here and watch these motherfuckers lose every goddamn fucking week.
I ain't either.
But just remember this, Big Twiz. Last time we went 6-10. You know what happened that next draft?
We won. We got Ben.
We got Ben.
Yeah,
we got Ben.
Hey. That's the last time.
Del Rico. I like that, Del Rico.
That was real talk.
They're too tired and connected to it. They're too tired and connected to it. With him in this non-losing season, it means
he hangs his hat on it. Though he hangs his hat on that.
He hangs his hat on.
Hey, do you think that's like a bragging rights between the owners, though? Do you think like Rooney kind of?
I
Does
don't. I
Rooney
don't
kind of
think.
puff his chest
I
out?
don't think he cared. I don't. They don't do no. They don't do no chest puffing. They don't do no
No,
chest puffing. I don't really think
but
they care about that, bro.
but do you think that's like a like bragging rights? You know what I'm
No,
saying? The,
I really
Twin,
don't. I really
you
don't.
don't.
I really don't think it's
All right,
bragging.
all
I
right.
don't really. I don't. I don't. You know, them people made different, bro. Them people made different because the hanging your head on not having a losing city, that ain't nothing to brag about. Something to
Okay, I'm
brag
just
about
saying.
is with them. I feel you. I'm with you. But
'Cause-
something to brag about is what the Chiefs is doing. That's something to brag about.
yeah, no doubt.
You feel me?
They
Uh,
That's
holding
something to
on. I
brag
don't even
about.
think it's break. They just holding on.
Doe, grab that
Yeah.
one from a mill. Is that
They,
what is that a mill?
yeah,
Is that I'm saying it right?
yeah. I mean, these ain't. I'm gonna do the real name, but it's tough.
Okay.
They put in the narrative so Russ can dip, and Phil said he's tired of switching OC, which tells us which two is going to be there. Tired of what? What are you tired of? That's the thing. Like you just heard Twan say, 18 games with no goddamn touchdown in the first drive, but with either quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
If you out there playing, fill him up, man. And, you know, I want to tap him a few times to see where he's going to attack
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It's all about setting the standard because the standard is the standard, right? The standard is busting your ass.
The standard done
We came here
slid
to
the
win,
last
Phil.
decade. Though the
Mm-hmm.
standard
Yeah,
has
it
slid
is
the last
slid.
decade,
Yeah.
man.
PTA, man.
5 years is too long. 3 to 5 years without losing in the postseason is too long. 3 to 5 years. We ain't no way in hell I ever thought about no damn 8 in
Hey,
2016,
Doe,
17 when
in
we
a
in the
big
AFC
market city,
Championship game, dog.
that never happens.
Yeah. We've
I don't know
been
about
taking
that.
William H.
we've been taking
Grab that though. William H. Another one.
Tomlin is a great leader of men, but the new era of football has passed him. Like I said, he has shown that he doesn't have the resources to get right. And then he goes on again to say, everybody keeps saying if fire Tomlin, who we going to get? These people forget they didn't know who Tomlin was. I said, this is somebody
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
before
Okay.
we hired him.
Right.
Yep.
He
We're
was a
supposed
young
to
buck.
keep Tomlin out of fear. Fuck that. Another pissed off Steve.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder God. What's up,
Under
man?
God. I guess that's YouTube. Oh, you want me to read that? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is my show. We definitely got the talent. I guess this is my show. I guess he's saying us. Thank you, brother.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you.
It's the coaching staff been screaming this shit for years. We just saw Washington get to the championship with a fucking quarterback and a receiver. Yeah, with a new vision. New vision.
Yeah.
They brought Dan Quinn in with that vision.
Yeah.
And a top tier young quarterback. I don't know. We thought CJ Stroud was good last year. I think Jalen got the best deep ball in the league.
You think so,
Hands down,
though?
rookie.
That thing
Already,
pretty.
though?
That thing pretty, bro.
Man,
That
It
thing
is.
pretty.
did you see in the playoff game when the boy got smacked in his eyes and the ball still hit him in his hands
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
Detroit?
Right, Detroit.
That boy
D-Town.
Jalen throws a mean ass deep ball, man.
And he went in
But
Detroit and beat Detroit, who was 15-2. Handily. PTA. Pedal to ass.
He calm too.
Calm. Hey, calm is the other side of the pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Neff. Oh, Neff up north side, up top, Norwood Ave. All right. Hey, thanks for joining this, Neff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then last one, he's not like his dad and granddad. Oh, I know you were talking about Art. Yeah, hell no.
Yeah,
Old man.
Yeah.
Then William H. Last one, fellas. Katwan, you wanted to do that. We had 45 already. Kingsbury lit the league up with that scheme, and our personnel would have lit that league up. Oh, okay. Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury. But I don't think, again, if Cliff Kingsbury is going to get a head coaching job or
But what I'm saying is we didn't even go
He's
after
staying,
that.
though. He was going. He's staying. He won't be there another year because somebody else is taking the same job.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Yeah, he denied it. So somebody
Okay.
else got to take the
He
same
probably
shot
want to
on
stay
him.
with He probably want to stay there with Jaden Daniels. I would too.
And
He
sometimes,
getting
man,
paid. They
sometimes
getting paid well though. It ain't like he getting no bullshit.
No, I know.
They paid him.
But would they give him about 3.5 though?
I don't know. I know it's over $1 million.
I'm gonna go ahead. Go. I'm gonna see what they gave me. I'm gonna see what they
Yeah.
gave me.
It'd be hard to find coordinate, but the top ones you can find. But after that, it's hard to find like coordinators' salaries. I don't know why they don't publish them.
That's
But it's all
what
good.
basically with this show. I guess we ain't even go over these free agents or something. I guess we'll see y'all in a couple weeks. We're gonna be doing this like once a month, pimp.
Once a
All
month,
y'all
yeah.
people out there,
We thank
off-season
y'all.
moves, because we sick of it. We're gonna talk into existence and we're gonna be all right. Shit, goddamn.
Yeah, and
Man.
remember though, important dates for the league year is going to be that March 4th. That's when the franchise tag going to go out, ladies and gents, and the transition tags. March 10th through 12th, free agency starts. Then you're going to have the draft. I'm sorry, never mind. That's deadlines for clubs to test and visit. That's bull. April 24th through the 26th is the draft, fellas. April 24th through 26th. So we'll have something in March after the free agency goes down, and we'll be back on in April for sure for at least first or second round of the draft or after one of those two. But keep tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep this thing rolling and give y'all some content even on the off season, all right? But fellas, Doe, you got any parting comments? Shout outs?
New league year.
Twins?
Do we get to draft this year or next year?
Next year, baby.
Next
It's here in
year.
Pittsburgh, 2026.
Next year. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
It's in
year.
Green Bay. It's in Green Bay this year, Twist.
Yeah. And next year to be here.
Yeah. Yep. It's up in
Yeah.
Green Bay.
I'm gonna be walking down to that shit.
I'm gonna be so far away from this city. This city can't handle 3 o'clock traffic going into the tunnels. This shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, they said
This shit gonna be crazy, bro.
over 1 million people, Twist.
The city ain't gonna move, bro. The city's not gonna move, especially the first day of the draft. The city is not moving. It's gonna be pandemonium, bro.
Thursday. That's gonna be a Thursday.
Yeah, the city will be stuck at a standstill. Seriously. Every hotel bought out, everything.
Hey, but thanks for everybody for joining. Like we said, we'll be on here March and April, and then maybe even May. I don't know, or we might wait till camp starts, OTA, something like that. But we're gonna give y'all something every month. Go
I
over
do a
there
little
to
Super Bowl
YP
special.
Games, man. Oh, I like that.
I do a little quick Super Bowl special.
I like that. No, I ain't gonna be here, but we'll talk about
yeah,
that.
no, you're on there, though. You're getting on there, though.
Hey, but again, I just want to shout out one more time. Happy birthday to my dog, Doe Bus.
Another year you here, brother. Another year you here, bro.
Hey,
no doubt.
So for KY,
Big Twiz.
peace, y'all.
We